All right, so we're here with Memo. We've known each other for a long time. We're here at the Stocktwits Futures Forum in San Francisco, and Memo was a trader. Is a trader, was in New York at SMB Capital for a long time, has recently moved to San Francisco. How long ago?
Yeah, about a year now, actually.
So tell me about the transition of being a trader in New York, living that lifestyle, those hours, and now how it's like in the West Coast.
It's very different.
Tell me how.
Very different. So you wake up early, you're up at 5 every morning or earlier, depending on what you do. You're done with work at 1, so that gives you a lot of time for activities, but you're going to bed at 9. So, you're still living East Coast hours on the West Coast, and you got to kind of keep up with the rest of the lifestyle going on here. So it's different, it's a challenge. It's not bad, because if you like being outdoors and doing stuff after work, it's awesome.
And then how has it impacted your trading? Are you doing better, are you doing worse, or the same?
Not the same. It hasn't really changed. I used to trade in an office, so I went to work every day. Now I go down to my living room, and that's about it. So, it's different because it's lonelier. You're by yourself. You're not surrounded with other people. Aside from that, it's about the same. You talk to people all day long, so you make do with what you got.
Now, talk to me about how now the market's closed at 1 o'clock. You do most of your trading is intraday, correct?
That's correct. Opens and closes are the most busiest time, so I'm really busy at like 6:30 our time till about I'd say 8, 7:30. I don't know, something like that. Then I'm active again from like 12 to 1. Done at 1.
And then, so what do you do after that?
Depends on the day. I go sailing, I go to a gym, I go hiking with my dog. So just a lot of stuff. It's opened up a lot of doors for me here.
So it sounds to me like you're living a pretty good lifestyle.
I'm not going back to New York, that's for sure.
I was about to ask you, is there one that you prefer over the other?
I prefer this. I was never like a morning person, but being here for over a year, I've gotten used to it. I wake up, I'm done, I like it. I can't go back to living, doing the regular hours in New York and just being done and just going home and you're exhausted and not being able to do anything after work. So it's been good, man. I like being here.
All right. So, there's a lot of traders in New York that have always wondered, what it would be like. Man, how do you guys get up so early, all that stuff. What's your advice to them?
You get used to it, man. It's a job, right? You guys do your job. So every morning you wake up, you've got the same drive that you had in New York. It's no different, right? You're doing the same thing day in, day out. The only difference is your alarm clock goes off earlier. And to be honest, I'm living Eastern time. It hasn't changed. I go to bed at the same time I did in New York, just 3 hours earlier. I wake up same time I did in New York, just 3 hours earlier. So it's not a big deal. Obviously you can't go out and party till midnight every night, but aside from that, it's pretty good.
So it's probably in your best interest not to do that anyway, right?
Well, that's true. You gotta wake up every morning early.
Memo, dude, thank you so much. Appreciate it.